In the early hours of a Saturday morning, an unexpected event shook the Middle East. Israeli forces launched a series of airstrikes targeting military bases deep inside Iran. The attacks, confirmed by both sides, marked a significant escalation in the long-simmering conflict between the two nations. While Iran downplayed the impact, Israel asserted that the strikes had inflicted substantial damage. The targeted facilities, Parchin and Kojir, are shrouded in secrecy. However, they are widely believed to play crucial roles in Iran's nuclear and ballistic missile programs. The attack sent shockwaves through the region. It underscored Israel's willingness to take decisive military action to counter what it perceives as a direct threat from Iran. The strikes also highlighted the ongoing tensions surrounding Iran's nuclear ambitions and its development of advanced missile technology. The international community watched anxiously, fearing a wider conflict. In the aftermath of the attack, satellite images emerged, providing stark visual evidence of the destruction. Companies like Planet Labs PBC, which operates a constellation of Earth-observing satellites, captured high-resolution images of the targeted bases. The images revealed extensive damage to buildings and infrastructure at both Parchin and Kojir. At Parchin, one structure identified as Talagan 2 appeared completely obliterated. Experts believe this building was used for high-explosive tests, potentially related to nuclear weapons development. Kojir, located just outside Tehran, also suffered significant damage. Satellite images showed at least 2 structures heavily damaged or destroyed. It is believed that Kojir houses underground tunnels and facilities for missile production. The Parchin military base has long been at the center of international concern over Iran's nuclear program. The International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, has suspected Iran of conducting experiments at Parchin related to nuclear weapons development. Specifically, the IAEA has raised concerns about the possible testing of high-explosive detonators, which are a crucial component of nuclear weapons. Iran has consistently denied these allegations, maintaining that its nuclear program is entirely peaceful. However, the secrecy surrounding Parchin and Iran's refusal to grant the IAEA full access have fueled suspicions. The recent attack and the potential destruction of evidence at Parchin further complicate efforts to verify Iran's claims. Section 4. Iran's missile program under fire. The Israeli airstrikes also targeted Iran's ballistic missile program, a key element of Iran's military strategy. Iran has invested heavily in developing a diverse arsenal of ballistic missiles. These missiles have the capability to strike targets throughout the Middle East, including Israel. Israel views Iran's missile program as a direct and existential threat. The strikes on Kojir, a suspected missile production facility, aim to disrupt Iran's ability to manufacture and replenish its missile arsenal. By targeting facilities involved in missile production, Israel sought to degrade Iran's ability to threaten its security with ballistic missiles. The attack underscored the growing international concern over Iran's missile program and its potential to destabilize the region. Section 5. The world reacts. The Israeli attack on Iranian military bases drew swift condemnation from many in the international community. Governments and international organizations expressed deep concern over the escalation of tensions in the region. The United Nations called for restraint from all sides. The United States, while a close ally of Israel, expressed concern over the strikes and urged a de-escalation of the situation. European countries also condemned the attacks, emphasizing the need for dialogue and diplomacy to resolve the tensions between Israel and Iran. The attack highlighted the volatile geopolitical landscape of the Middle East and the risk of miscalculation leading to a wider conflict. Section 6. Uncertainty and escalation. The Israeli airstrikes on Iranian military bases marked a dangerous escalation in the shadow war between the two countries. The long-term consequences of the attack remain uncertain, but it has undoubtedly heightened tensions and increased the risk of further conflict. The strikes demonstrated Israel's willingness to use military force to counter what it perceives as Iranian aggression. Iran, for its part, will be under pressure to respond. The nature and scope of Iran's response remain to be seen. However, it is likely that Iran will seek to retaliate in some form, potentially through its proxies in the region or through cyber attacks. The international community faces a critical challenge in preventing a cycle of escalation and violence. Dialogue, diplomacy, and a renewed commitment to regional stability are essential to avert a wider conflict with potentially devastating consequences.